Oh god. Oh, Jesus. I mean, look at this disgrace of a haircut. Well, it's not a haircut, I just had a shower. You know what? Who cares? We're gonna go through the yays and nays of Survivor Series. And I'm telling you what, it did as sort of well as I expected. So let's just yay some nays in a quick fashion. Boom. Alright, so we're gonna start from the bottom and then move up to there. So we started off with the match between the Shield and the New Day. So the New Day came out and said, we're gonna beat the Shield because we're true brothers. The Shield came out. It was a good match. Like the Shield looks really strong, and then Big E turned to make the New Day look really strong. The Shield looked strong again. The New Day looked strong, and then they all look strong together. And then the New Day just finished it off. I mean, the Shield just finished it off and won the match. English. So yeah, that gets a yay because the Shield won, and it was a very, very good match to kick off Survivor Series. I'm not going in any particular order, so I'm just going to say whatever thing. There was a segment backstage which saw Stephanie McMahon just rally up the Raw Women's team. So I'm just going to give that a quick 0.5 a yay because good job, Stephanie. Because then afterwards, we saw the Raw Women's team win, which made the score 2-0, and it was a generally good match. Like it wasn't high up there, like with the good matches, but like it was in the middle of the high good matches, and yeah, I thought it did generally well. It's probably better than last year's one. Yeah, we'll say that, better than last year's one. So you know what that means. Yay. Then I believe we had another segment again with Stephanie McMahon. Wow, she's really pulling out the yays out of me, literally. She's just like, give me your yays. I'm like, okay, just have my yays. Give me your yays. It's like, alright, it's hot, hydration. Yay. Yeah, so we had another backstage segment, Stephanie and Daniel Bryan. This time they basically roast each other. It's like, I can't believe you just put Shane McMahon in there and stuff. I mean, where'd you get John Cena? Isn't he... Yeah, so it talked about John Cena and like, you can't just get John Cena and that. It's like, well, you put your husband in and stuff and like blah, blah, blah. But, you know, it was good enough. It just led up to the last match. I shouldn't have said that, but I did. Led up to the last match, and it just gets a 0.5 yay. Segments will not get full yays, alright? Then we move on to the match between Baron Corbin and The Miz. And wow, I did not expect this to end that way, but it did end that way. Jeez, I really don't know how to put this. Maurice was there, and basically the Miz just went on a fucking like I'm gonna kill you streak. But then it was sort of an upset because Baron Corbin won. It was like considering that all they did was just like the Miz like went on this massive attacking spree, and then to end the match it was just like a end of days. I'm just gonna give it a 0.5. Yeah, I think it was a good match because like Baron Corbin was actually in pain. It was like, you know, I didn't expect the Miz to come out that far as he did, but he did, and yeah, it was good. 0.5 VA. Then we move on to a champion versus champion match with Charlotte versus Alexa Bliss, and it was an all good match around. Charlotte was the winner, which made it the score 2-2, and it was just an all good it was a good match all around. And yeah, Alexa Bliss made herself look heel in a probably like bad, well no, Charlotte's good, Alexa's bad, it just worked well. And yeah, Alexa was like sort of really frightened of Charlotte, and Charlotte won, so like she should have, and she did. So yay. Then we had the Bar versus the Usos, and wow, just this was just like another great match. They're just matching after match after match was just like intensively good, and this one was one of the great ones. This was like one of the high ones when I was talking about like the middle one and the high one, and I like to get that's not needed to be included in the video. But yeah, the Usos won. What did I say? Everyone's like, oh my god, the Bar's gonna win, the Bar's gonna win. But, well, you should just listen to me because I predicted the Usos to win, so fuck all of you. But yeah, the match was pretty good, so it gets a yay. Then we had the last champion versus championship match between Brock and AJ, and holy Flamingo shit. It was just an amazing match. I mean, we saw Brock just come out and absolutely destroy Styles, and somehow Styles just like got up. It's like, I'm gonna give you this and this and this. I'm gonna do a 450 splash on your ass. I'm gonna give you a phenomenal forearm. I'm just gonna do this. Brock did win, but it does not matter because it was just a sensational match. It was almost like they were in the main event, but they weren't in the main event. But it gets a yay, because you know who was in the main event? Of course, because it's Survivor Series, you're going to do the 5-on-5 men's elimination match. And this was a little confusing, but a lot of good. And what did happen, we'll just go through some points. It's like, Raw was just leading and went down to 4-2, then went down to 3-2, and then like, Randy Orton was eliminated, and then it was 3-on-1, and, there was also a spot where like they try to lift Strowman to slam him through a table, and then like the two first eliminated people, which were Bubba Roode and Shinsuke, helped and slammed Strowman through the table, and that was awesome. And then it came down to Shane versus Angle, Strowman, and what's his name? Triple H, and Angle tagged himself in, and like eventually like Angle and Shane went out for a bit, and then freaking Triple H comes in, gives Angle a pedigree, gets Shane over, and he gets the pin. You're like, whoa, my God, Shane's gonna do it. Shane's a sole survivor. And then the weird thing was that he gave his brother a pedigree, and then it's like, no, you're not the sole survivor. I won. And then Strowman, it's like, it's really confused. Strowman gave Triple H a body slam. It's like a lot to take in. So what match will it be? Will it be Strowman, Triple H, Shane McMahon? I really got no idea. I got no idea. So yeah, the match gets a yay, but the confusing ending gets a point. So basically what happened is that Triple H doesn't like Kurt, so he pedigreed Kurt and then helped Shane get Kurt eliminated. And then he pedigreed Shane so he could win the match so Triple H could be the one who won the match and not Strowman. So Strowman was unhappy with that, and he was like, I'm gonna powerbomb you. I think I got it, but since it's such a confusing ending and we haven't given any nays, I'm just gonna give a 0.5 a nay. Another nay to the crowd, another nay to oh yeah, and Raw winning, because you know I wanted SmackDown to win. I know that's like, oh, shut up, alright. I get to decide which is which, and I'm giving it an A because I wanted SmackDown to win. And there's also one last thing that I'm going to give an A to, that there was no Paige, which I was expecting. Well, there was no surprise entrance in the 5-on-5 women's one. It was just Natalya. So, yeah. I also forgot to say that Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens did interfere, but it sort of cost SmackDown the match. So, yeah, I got that right. And, yeah, just continue. Alright, anyway, that was the A's and A's for Survivor Series. So I'll see you tomorrow when I do the A's and A's for the, I guess, Super Show, Raw. Whoa.